hopefully the next month is going to be better. We're going to actually have some meaningful content. Yeah, we're going to be taking a look at the NGS headline here that's going to be showing us everything for February, maybe even a little bit beyond that. Sometimes it shows some things for the month after, like collabs and stuff. I think this time around, it's supposed to be returning to the Kvaris region. Oh boy, returning to a region again. But hopefully with this, they give us some like new mode of some kind or update some things to where it is fun again. But I'm really hoping that this return to Kvaris isn't like some just boring thing. Because we've had too much boring with this seasonal event stuff. We need something a little bit more exciting. Yeah. It's gonna be Cannonball Rumble? Oh no, please, no more of that. So I think tomorrow we get this stuff, or at least some of it, right away, so we don't have to wait. Alright, here we go. The start of the cope. Alright, give us something good. Give us good stuff. Please. February 2024, update, info 1. Main story, final part of chapter 6, so finally being done with like the filler arc. I have not liked chapter 6. There's been like a couple of moments that were good, but the majority of it bad, to me at least. Riku and Ruka.
Hello, and it's an honor to learn from instructor Einea too.
Okay, so they're little trainees.
For some scout training in a little while.
Long-range scout training. Oh, looking at the grave.
Get on the same page before we head out. I hope I come up this.
I wonder if something's gonna happen with this. With Garoa again. Alright, Kvaris Region update. What the hell is that? Grand torch stands and torch stands. Wait, they're doing the thing that I suggested! They're doing the thing like Destiny, where there's gonna be these things you can stand in to not get the low temp damage against you. It gives you a follow-up fire attribute effect to attacks. Oh, that's a little bit extra, though. This, I like. So that means we are going to be doing something in the Gorge, then. Okay. Yeah, I was, like, saying, as soon as we got this, like a year and a half ago, or whatever it was, that it needed something like Destiny, where you could pick up stuff, or be around bonfires to resist the cold damage thing, instead of what they did with having, the low temp resistance on your gear and from the mags and stuff. So I like this. I wonder though if you can still use that low temp resistance stuff from prior, like those boosters or from the mags and stuff, or if it's now this. Hopefully it doesn't completely negate what we've had before, but we got another option at least. And it gives extra damage. Looks like they're spread throughout. I wonder if there's one in that ancient cave. Oh yeah, there is. Okay. Ancient enemies level up. Okay, so I'm guessing they're just exactly the same though. It looks like one of them is at least. I don't know if I like that or not. Unless if like the mechanics change. Recon Gigants in there, Gigantics, okay, so a little bit more to it. Oh, Starless Gigantics is gonna be in the Gorge. But I wonder if we're gonna have to do Ancients for like a new weapon, like a 10-star. Get the leveled up Ancients. I'm guessing so. New Starless and Dreads, and wait, there's gonna be Dread enemies in the Gorge? Okay. Is it like Starless Dread enemies? New rank to Belagana Ruins, okay. Something similar that we've seen to other combat zones, like in Ritem and Aleo. What is that? The 10-star Reyaar weapon series. Okay. Is that Kazar? Oh god, here we go. Icicle Cube 2s, Icicle Orb 2s, Icicle Cube regular. 500! 500! Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, it's a reskin of Kazar, is what it looks like. It looks like a 10-star version. So there's Icicle Orb 2s that you can make, Icicle Cubes you can make, and Icicle Cube 2s that you can make in this exchange. We've had regular Icicle Orbs and regular Icicle Cubes before, but now you need these, of course. Of course they made a new mineral so you didn't get it instantly. Of course they won't let you do that. I'm guessing this regular Icicle Cube is going to take, just like Icicle Orbs, like regular Icicle Orbs, or something else. I don't know. And these are going to need, like, probably some of the other orbs and cubes, too. Maybe Blizzardium. Who knows if they, like, really show it. You can trade for the Reyaar series at the exchange shop, yeah. Blizzardium. I can actually exchange for Blizzardium in here. Okay. Yeah, it looks like you don't need the Kazar series. You can just make it with new mats. Find exchange materials in the red item containers added to Kvaris. Okay, so there's more red boxes to get. Imagine they're just like, yeah, if you didn't get the red boxes yet, you can get these new materials, but if you already got them, tough luck. Yeah, so they added more red boxes to grab, and you can get that new stuff. New 9-star armor, okay. That looks interesting, but is it just kind of like everything else where it's just mainly, you know, just a little bit more potency? It looks like it's not tradable, so you have to earn it for yourself, at least this one. And they didn't show the stats. I'm guessing it's higher potency. It's like an Octo Armor, but a little bit higher. That's all it is. And because it's not tradable, that means you also can probably exchange for it in some way. Like it's a guarantee after you farm something enough. Looks like the Thames Trials happening in Kvaris. Okay. Level cap raised to 85. And yeah, we're getting both Ranger and Gunner right away. Yeah, so level 85, that's like whatever. More levels. Okay. What are the changes? Balance adjustments and new class skills? Okay, hopefully, like, the other classes don't feel, like, left behind when they don't have these expansions yet. Like, already, some of the classes feel that way. Like, Bouncer, when it just got its rework, it feels like almost a league ahead of most of the other classes. Like, Slayer is pretty far ahead, but that was, like, the last class added, which I think kind of has those balances already in check. So I think Slayer and Bouncer are in a really good spot, but the rest of the class is pretty much, except for the broken sword thing because of tech customization, everything else feels left behind, I think. Some of them not as far, some of them feel way far behind. Yeah, hopefully this makes Ranger and Gunner more fun to play. I don't really see the difference there with the laser. It looks like they put a sticky on and then just lasered. Yeah, I don't know what was different there. Alright, some more creative space stuff. Yeah, the Kvaris theme, so you can be in Snowland now. I'm sure we'll get Stee at some point. Oh, you're like right up against the water. To tweak the position and angle of placed build parts. So... Oh, okay. So it's just a little bit easier to put stuff. You can get mining rigs in your creative space. I don't want to see mining rigs ever. I don't want it in my creative space. Oh god. Time to go mining. You know what would be cool is if like they actually could mine for you, and then over time you could like check them and get resources out of it. I mean, I wouldn't want it to be part of AC if that was the case, but that'd be a cool little feature to add more to the creative space, like for actual gains. Yeah, home invasion. Yeah, they're gonna have waves of enemies show up at your creative space. Wouldn't that be cool if you could have, like, if you could build your own mining rig, like, mission or mode, and then, like, have little different setups and have them come in certain waves that you make, or even just other things where you get to place down enemy NPCs and stuff to fight. But, yeah, I don't know if we'll ever see that, because already it seems like the creative spaces are limited, and that'd just be, like, too much for them, I think. Auto join party. Players who turn the setting on will automatically form parties under specific conditions, like before starting a multi-party quest, when in combat sectors during a trial, and for PSE bursts. Odd, but good, I guess? Like if you're just trying to get like the party boost before starting a multi-party quest. So I guess like in a UQ or something like that, or a 4-man quest, maybe. Well, not even 4-man because this is multi-party. So I guess like mainly like UQs, if you go in and have that on, you'll join other people, combat sectors during trial, and yeah, PSP. Okay. Yeah, it's okay. It's like good to like not have to keep inviting people. You can just have that auto join on, and people just go together. And also, you don't have to invite people that may not want to be in parties. They just check that checkbox and good to go. It also works in Lucille too. That's another one. 3 DPS display options. Okay, so like right next to you in the middle. Or are the 3 options? They didn't even show them all. Oh, just the position. Okay, so it's like top center. I think before it was upper right, and then yes. Okay, so that's bottom center. Can now remember the camera's previous angle and settings, and that's nice. Okay, just more backdrops. An AC Scratch. It's coming out tomorrow. Street Smart. Interesting mask. An interesting mask. I think I kind of like the outfit. It's just like... maybe like the tank top is a little bit weird. But the pants are good. For some reason this looks familiar, and I don't know why. We're also gonna get cast parts this. Okay, cool, cool. That helmet looks a little goofy, but... Wait, what was with the arms? Hold up. Okay, they're just in a weird... What? They're, like, detached. What is happening? She has, like, no arms! That's weird, but... Okay. That's different. So they, like, detach and go up into your shoulder when you're standing still? I don't even know. Okay. Oh, they got different shapes. Oh, lord. I can only imagine what people would do with those. What are those eyes? Oh, god. Oh. Get the little Kvaris creatures. You can make a staircase? Can you actually, like, use the staircase? Wouldn't that be something? It'd be like, have you guys ever done those Roblox obbies or whatever? You can make the little stairs. It's like, well, once you finally beat the little parkour course, you can get those little stairs that get created forever and ever. Nice camo. Breakdance freeze, alright. Not a bad idol. Yeah, I'm guessing it's more for casts, but other people could use it too. Yeah, like jets coming out of your calves. Oh wait, are gonna limited time urgent quest this. Dustyl, Vera pushing out D2. I'm guessing there's like Starlight in there, and they're higher level. I mean, I guess I don't mind. I guess it's better that it's a limited time urgent quest instead of like an LTQ, because you don't feel the need to spam it because it's only available every so often. So you do it every few hours instead of like over and over again, where you just go or 2 times a day, and it's just a pain. SG parts for the Gothic theme. I think we already had some Gothic themed stuff, didn't we? Guess we got some more. AC Scratch ticket for the week after. I think these outfits are pretty good. I mean, usually the cosmetics are pretty good. A lot of female ones. Cute innerwear too, oh boy. I don't know if I really like the male outfit, but... I had a little chocolate in the mouth. Is that like for like Valentine's? Some wraps. He's like, huh? Like, really, dude? Really? Well, it's like, where's my content, huh? But here's some content for you. Holding up a board? Holding flowers. Oh. Oh god. You're gonna have like a little segue, little boards. Why the... I mean, I guess it makes sense if you have the dash and the move for the jump. The jump is just weird. EX. Dash and glides. What are you guys' thoughts so far? I thought it was alright. I think cosmetics are good. I think the main thing is the Gorge and the 10-star gear. Like, the story thing is like whatever, but... And the little improvements and features, like, also whatever. I'm interested in the Gorge thing.
Let me go through the
with the flame, whatever, to nullify the ice effect. Yeah, back to ancient farming, though. I don't know if I'm gonna like that. Because it looked like it was the same exact ancients, too. Like, they didn't even do anything with them. It's just higher level. Hopefully it's more than that. Yeah, if you haven't played Kvaris, then I'm sure it'll be fun. But if you've done Kvaris when it first came out, then it might not be as fun. Yeah, Recon Gigants and Gigantics will now spawn there. So I guess now there might be a reason not to just, like, switch the room for Ancients. Like, maybe you'll kill an Ancient, then go back out, kill some Recon Gigants and Gigantics, maybe the Dread enemies there too, and then go back in. Okay, so it's like a buff to you that you can just walk around. So you go away from the torches and have that buff. And I guess like the small ones extend it. The grand ones give it to you. So you may be able to just completely ignore getting low temp resistance on your gear then.
Challenge the formidable enemies.
That means there may not be any new augments or decolds.
The Reyaar series has a potential which increases the power of photon arts and techniques in exchange for increased PP cost.
Okay, so it's different from Khazar's potential though, because Khazar's was just like crit rate and just potency, right? As far as I remember, I mean, it's been a while. I definitely didn't do what it just said, where it's like increased photon art damage, but at the cost of more photon power. So it might be good to kind of go almost all in with that PP then. It's more PP. Currently I'm using Auto Vios, but if these Einea armors have more potency, which they probably do, I think most people will be using this as long as you can get your hands on it. So the 10-star can drop from enemies as well, not just exchanged.
In the new ranks at the Belugana Ruins, enemies other than bosses will also drop the 10-star rarity weapons and 9-star rarity armor.
Yeah, it sounds like you can get the 10-star weapons, 9-star armor from the combat sector for sure is what they said. But I'm guessing you could also get it from the Gorge, otherwise that would be dumb, right? Because it sounds like the Gorge is like the big, like, harder difficulty thing to do. And like the combat zone is like the easy modes, right? So you would think the rewards would be a little bit more tipped into the Gorge's favor. But maybe I'm mistaken. Because we all know they're balancing it. Typically, harder difficulty in NGS means less rewards for whatever reason. It makes no sense, but that's the way that they've been doing it. But they said recently that they're going to be doing better at reward balancing, so hopefully that comes true with this update. If not, then they lied. Then they lied big time. Or they just don't understand what they're doing for whatever reason. But they said that the 10-star would drop, and then they said it would drop again with the combat sector, so I'm guessing they're talking about the Gorge with that. So 10-star pretty much anywhere that there's new high-level stuff. 9-star armor was only explicitly said in this combat sector. I would also imagine Gorge too.
In addition, the Reyaar series and the multi-weapon Reyaar Mark I series will be added to the ARC's record badge exchange.
Okay, so there'll be, just like the Khazar will have a Mark I version in the record exchange. So Minor Defense, Kvaris, and Remnants of Ambition are the things to do. I wonder if they're going to be worth the new rank, though, because sometimes when a new rank gets added to a UQ, it's not really worth doing the higher rank. It's mainly just for coping for the new shiny thing. No, not mining rig, no. It's like, yeah, go to mining rig Kvaris. You can also add mining rigs to your creative space. Mining rig this. Next time when we go back to Stia, they're going to add a mining rig UQ to that place, too. It's just going to be everywhere. They yearn for the mines. Yeah. It's multiple pieces, and you gotta slap them together to make a whole mining rig. I wonder if you could use some of those random pieces to look like other things then. That could be useful. Yeah, like Legos, yeah. Legos or like Gundams, Bionicle, it's the same thing. Yeah, the auto-join thing could be good, as long as people know that it exists. I feel like a lot of people don't use the active recruitment feature, or at least they haven't done it that much. Like, I've seen it been used from time to time, but I feel like a lot of people just don't even know that it exists. So hopefully people get to know that this auto-join thing exists more, because I feel like this is more useful than the active recruitment thing.
Have enabled the setting will automatically join together,
Since it just automatically gets you in, instead of somebody having to interact in some way.
When in combat sectors during a trial,
Usually, less layers to something means people will be more willing to do it. Press and hold to enable auto-join party. So I'm guessing when you go into a UQ, or maybe even a combat zone, or it looks like this is like in Lucille. So I guess it will be like obvious, just here's a button, press and hold it to auto-join a party, and then it also tells you why. You'll get a boost to all 3 of these things if you join. So that's probably like the best way to do it. Oh, what is this? Oh lord. Reduce waiting times for quests in Baldia Yellow, Baldia Purple, and others, allowing for streamlined gameplay. Thank God. Because you have to wait forever to start those quests once you get in, because it wasn't like a minute. You have to wait when everybody's loaded in. Yeah. Portable holograms placed by other players can now be set to display by sector type in the options settings. Save 3 more looks options. Adjust eye size, eye horizontal position, and motion-based type can also be saved. I guess those can be changed within your looks. Still no hair color, right? Hair color still can't be saved. Confirmation screen for using Gold Prim 2, blah, 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 has been removed. James, thank you. That's so annoying. Every time you use the Prim 2s, it brings up, oh, are you sure you want to use this? Because it's higher than a 4-star. You don't want to use that for enhancing equipment, right? It's like, it's made to do that. Please stop asking. Please stop asking. Okay, so they got rid of that annoyance, so less clicks for enhancing gear. Gameplay tips appear on the screen for a certain period of time after the prologue is completed. So, okay, whatever. New players can now skip the prologue, even with their first characters. So if they really just don't care about the story, they can skip the prologue. Okay. This is the thing that I wanted to see. Overall increase except for some preset skills. Since this increase in power will have an outside impact on the preset skill fixed Termina, we will reduce the power of our Schmel series Everbright unit potential accordingly. Yeah, this we already knew about from a previous post. Basically, Termina's being upgraded in some way, and Verschmel, since it crits 100% of the time, always makes use of Termina, so they're weakening the Termina, or not the Termina, they're weakening the Verschmels because the Termina's going to be higher. So it doesn't get, like, a crazy buff to make it better than, like, probably 10 stars or even 11 stars in the future. So that's why they had to adjust it. I know some people were like confused or upset by that. But because Termina's being buffed, Verschmel's needs to be debuffed. Just ever so slightly. Changing specs so that drop-only preset skills can also be granted via enhanced preset skills. So yeah, the Fix a Wix, Unwix, Blast Door, that kind of stuff can now be gotten through the enhanced preset system. So it's no longer drop-only and only certain quests. That's nice. So, should be able to see a lot more of those appear then, in the future. So, preset skill level 1. There's going to be a limit, but it exchanges with NEX cubes. So that means, no matter what, you should have at least a level 1 Fixa. That is the new baseline. If you do not have a Fixa, you're doing something wrong. You are doing something wrong, no matter what weapon it is. But with this, I imagine it's randomized. It's a random level 1. So you might have to get some other... You might have to do multiple weapons before you get the right Fixa that you want. I mean, that's just good. It also allows you to get further in the regular enhanced preset skill system. Since you're now guaranteeing Fixa 1s, that means more chances at upgrading to Fixa 2, and, you know, getting those 2s to 3s, blah, blah, so on and so forth. So just more Fixas in the market, or just for you personally, to get more DPS, squeeze out some more stats, pretty much. The 100% RDR thing, I think that's just like a band-aid thing, but it's better to get it than not. And it's also just for NEX cubes, so you can get it guaranteed. But there is a weekly limit once again. So when you're farming stuff, you're going to want this at all times. I don't know how many NEX cubes it's going to cost, but you're definitely going to want it when you're farming pretty much anything. Pretty much anything that affects RDR. But in my mind, I'd almost see that as, like, it encourages you to play less. Because it's, like, if you don't have that 100% boost anymore, then you probably aren't having normal drops, right? Because already the drop rate feels bad for stuff. So if this 100% RDR thing is going to be the norm, they're probably going to adjust for that. Or it already has been adjusted for that. So it's like if you don't have the 100% boost, it's going to feel like you're actually getting nothing. So I don't know. It's weird. I'd rather them just increase the drop rates of just everything as if we had this 100% boost instead of forcing us to get this boost to then use it for only an hour. Or however many times that we can get it throughout the week.
Character creation data that can be used to recreate NGS's main characters will be available on the characters page of the PSO2 New Genesis official site.
That's cool for those that want to be NPCs in the game. Yeah, I thought that I saw these before. Okay, so they're just different colors than what we've already had. Okay. Here we go. They're already selling us recolors of build parts, oh boy.
Combinations are now
They're always selling us different colors. Instead of letting us just color it with their color system already in the creative space. Alright, let's get into the second half now. Let's see some more new stuff.
February. Let's start with this video.
I think the first half was like, okay. Another limited time urgent quest. Halphia Lake Counterattack Part 2. What? We're doing Halphia Lake again? Like, we got the original, right? Which was a lower level than it is now, because it got boosted a level. And then we got MDFA, the 4-man version of this, and now we're getting a limited time urgent quest version of this. What? It does look like the... Okay, so it looks like the limited time urgent quest is the 4-man version, but you're probably doing it with 8 people. Because those things had the red thing on it. Easier fail conditions and reduce enemy HP for smoother play. Yeah, it looks like the 4-man, but yeah, it's 4-man, but urgent quest. But it did say that there was fail conditions on it. I wonder how bad it is. Imagine getting in... The urgent quest thing is gonna be so bad then. Because people are gonna, like, keep leaving until they find the perfect group. It's gonna be even worse. Oh my god. Okay. Well, I guess you want to go into it with pre-made parties, otherwise you're probably going to have fun with people leaving and, you know, just keep leaving at the beginning or in the middle or whatever. Or a chance of your whole quest failing. I don't like the sounds of that. New mission pass stuff? What is this? Oh, is this the Nijisanji Collab? Oh gods. Here we go. I think even besides the Nijisanji stuff, I feel like people would just eat up the outfits if it was just like outfits in the game. I feel like the male thing is pretty similar to stuff we've already had, but the female stuff, yeah. Go! There's your body pillows! Every time. God damn it. I wonder what weapons are available for those. Updates to Kvaris' combat sectors. Okay. Yeah, that scratch is probably gonna be, like, crazy good. That's probably gonna be the best scratch out of the month. Let's see. New rank to Lost Central. Yeah, because we're getting ruins in the first... What the... Crimson Realm will occur in Kvaris combat sectors for... Wait, a limited... Why is it always limited time shit? Just make some stuff permanent. Crimson Realm, though, huh? What the fuck is this? New Starlight boss enemy Kvaris. Okay. Upgraded based on the damage you deal. Spiro Trial, Wardro Trial, Guaro Trial. And Foundia. Well, we know what Foundia does. Oh, they also got the 9-star armor here. So there's some new augments. It sounds kind of like trippables, but a different kind, probably a better kind. So, like, Spirit trippable, Ward trippable, Guard trippable. No? It's not that? Well, I guess we'll see if they say it. Yeah, it could just be something different, because it says... I don't know, I just said trippable because of the tree on the beginning of it. Maybe the Yal thing or something different. I don't know. Completing a side mission in the next PSC guarantees either a PSC Burst Forte or PSC Burst Encore. Oh, completing the side missions? There's gonna be side missions to it? Okay. Why does this have to be limited time again? This just sounds like it makes the comment sectors just better. Why is this not permanent? Well, that... Oh, yeah, okay, I need to, like, look back through there again. Okay, not this, not this. Is there anything else that I, like, missed? I mean, it looks like the same enemies. Except for the boss thing that they showed. Yeah, the reward upgrades. So it's kind of like Lucille. So I'm guessing the time limit's pretty restrictive. And that was only level 1 rewards. Yeah, I saw that, right? That was only level 1 out of 4. So I'm guessing it could be pretty juicy. Tyrant Kvaris, level 85. So it even has like a whole HP bar and everything. Weak to dark, so I guess you gotta use dark against it. Rosetsu. Plus there's a chance for a changeover when you complete the trial. Changeover? Oh, that was the PSC Burst Encore or Forte thing that they was talking about? I was trying to read that text. What does that text say? Complete a side mission to trigger a burst change during the next PSC burst. Oh, next PSC burst. Side mission clear without being incapacitated. Oh, lord. So it puts that little E up here. I don't know if you can guys quite see it, but there's like a little E where the usual increased chance for non-core goes. Okay. Yeah, why can't that just be a permanent thing? Why can't that just be a permanent thing? Ooh. Dragon motif outfits and dinosaur-themed gas parts? Okay. I mean, that looks good. But much better... I mean, that one's kind of goofy looking. But much better... What is that? I think that was just a weird-looking character. I don't know. Maybe that would be good. Japanese... Wait, there's a lot of outfits with this. There's like, what, 6 outfits? 5 outfits? What a little electric things. And they got the ears. Okay. Like a ponytail. Or maybe it was like braids. That's what it was. Got the Crocs! Got the Crocs out! That's Pikachu, yeah. That's a weird looking eye thing. Got some tiger paint. Okay. Eyeballs. Ouch. Fat cat! Wait, can you get this cat as a portable hologram? Oh my god. I need it. I need it. I need it. I can place them anywhere. Action hero pose. Oh. Yeah, Sentai Squad. Power Rangers. Idol kick. There was just a ton of idols. I'm a train. What the fuck? Oh my god. Choo choo! Choo choo! And the dash. Oh my god. Glide kick. Dynamic entry. This reminds me of that. From Naruto. Limited time quest, Plateau Clean Up Op 24. Head a Vera while defending a truck. We've already done this before! I'm guessing... Oh, there's Starless in it! Oh, I guess... Oh, that's different. The lilies are there. Okay, so it looks like the only difference is the lilies are there. Oh boy. That's kind of whatever. Yeah, truck quest number 5,000. Yeah. Well, I liked the scratches, the last two scratches that we saw, the Basilisk Beauty and Virtual Liver. I really like the Crimson Realm thing. I wish some of it that they showed wasn't limited time. Maybe they'll change that in the future, but I would like some of that to not be just for Crimson Realm stuff. Oh, don't care about the limited times quest garbage. And I think that was the only thing in the second half.
The
Crimson Realm.
Daily and switch between Belugana Ruins and Lost.
Oh. It's gonna switch? Okay, so like one day you need to do Ruins and then one day you do Lost Central. So you can't just like choose a spot and just stick with it, like whatever is the better zone. So I do like that. Once again, I wish it was like a permanent thing, so maybe once they get this more established the way that they want, maybe like every day there's a Crimson Zone, combat zone. And that's going to be like the better zone to do for that day. I feel like that would help with cycling combat zones. Instead of it just being, oh yeah, just go to Ulnoth, just go there, just go there. Imagine a Crimson Zone in Ulnoth, though. That'd be fucking crazy. But, I think more recently, deck space has been getting better, like, to do over Ulnoth if you have the good enough gear. But yeah, with this Crimson thing, though, I feel like that would allow more combat zones to feel better, at least, you know, on a daily basis. Okay, it looks like a couple more AC scratches, like Revival, Rewind, Makeup, and February Rewind. So stuff that happened in February the previous couple of years, I imagine. And usually with revivals and rewinds, they throw in some extra S augments in there. So there might be Lux Al Finale or some new augment S versions that you're going to want for a band back and blah, blah, blah. The underwhelming questions segment.
The NGS Operation Report.
We'll see. There's apparently a letter from the development team in this one this time.
I'm having trouble with the ability buff of the boss enemies in Lucille Exploration, which inflicts status ailments on players. Are there any plans to introduce augments that nullify status ailments?
That nullify status? Isn't there already augments? Like, it doesn't nullify, but it takes more hits to do it. I'm guessing they're talking about the thing where it forces your HP to go down. Because it's, like, forced. Because, like, once you get it to Enrage, it reduces your max HP to whatever. I'm guessing it's talking about that.
Currently,
on certain days.
There are no plans to introduce augments that nullify status ailments. However, in most cases,
yeah, there's already, like, the ward capsules and other gear.
To inflict status ailments, players can acquire an ability buff for reducing status ailment duration.
Yeah, that too. There's certain buffs.
By raising this ability buff to level 5, it can nearly nullify the effects. So that is what we recommend.
It's like, just get good, actually get the buffs in the quest, and then you won't have a problem with it. Wow.
Moving on to the next question.
Yeah.
It seems like many players abandon quests. Are the live ops and development teams considering a way to address this issue?
No, it sounds like they're going to make it worse. By having an LTQ that's going to have fail conditions that people don't want bad people to be in the quest for, so they're just going to leave more. About what's going to happen.
Here's their answer. Log data, including instances of quest abandonment, is accessible to developers, and periodic investigations are conducted using this data. If the number of abandoned quests or reports is excessively high, penalties may be imposed.
Oh boy, you might get banned.
Cooperation in keeping NGS a fun place to play by practicing good manners and refraining from engaging in quest abandonment or idling, using profanities, or forcing your own rules on others. That was
also forcing your own rules on others, so don't tell people what to do in a urgent quest. Or at least don't do it in a mean way, I would think. I feel like some people have been like super elitist in quests, like by LTQs or urgent quests, where there really isn't any fail condition. It's more just going to take a little bit more time because the people aren't geared, or they don't have as much skill as, you know, you, at least in your own eyes. So, I don't know, just chill, basically. Like, it's just like a quest, it's gonna take a little bit longer. And if anything, if you really care about it, try to get to know new people in the game, or get people that you already know playing the game, and make pre-made parties to do content. That's still another option to do. You're not forced to be with people that you don't know in the game. You can get to know people, or you already know people, and just do stuff. It's your own fault if you're gonna go solo and complain that you're playing with strangers that may not know what they're doing. It's kind of like your own problem. That's just how it is in any online game.
Many ability-related LC capsules drop. Are you considering adjusting the drop rate of other LC capsules? We plan to increase opportunities to obtain LC capsules by having them drop in limited time quests in the future.
They've already been doing that?
Additionally, the drop rate for such cases will be adjusted based on the in-game situation. That was what they had to say.
Yeah, they've already been doing it in LTQs for a while now. Yeah, and then there's the vet farm. Like, why is this even a question? Why is this a question? Okay, yeah, this Operation report is a letdown, actually, so far. Like, garbage question, pretty much. I mean, kind of okay question, I guess. Yeah, so far, just garbage.
That's all for our Q&A today.
Wait, only 3 questions? What was that? That was garbage. That was like one of the worst Operation reports ever. What? Oh my god. The only one that was okay was like the abandoned quest one, because it kind of gave an idea on like what they do for it. Like they actually get reports and stuff. It's just like a very high number. Like that's okay question, but the other 2, like why? Oh my god. Yeah, classic Sega. So, you can get 15 days of mat storage every month, and 5 color change passes every month. So that means you can actually save immensely on star gems, because every other month, well, if you get the 30-day material storage, that is, every other month, you don't have to pay for it. You can use 2 sets of the 15 days that you're getting. That's gonna save so much on star gems. Oh my god, that is so good. Because it feels like mat storage is like almost needed. Like if you don't have it, you're doing something wrong. Like you absolutely need it. Otherwise, your storage is gonna be a nightmare. Ultra PSO 2 day, yeah, that's what happens every February. So crazy boosts. So for those min-maxing these sales, you now have to get Razor Gold to get another set of a sale, because it's once per store. So now Razor Gold is a thing, or at least has been for a few months now. So if you want to maximize your benefit, gotta get the Microsoft Store one, the PlayStation Store one, Epic Games Store one, Razor Gold, and Steam.
The sale is different in every store.
They're all one time.
Next up, the results of the Creative Space contest.
Oh, okay.
Thank you very much for all your submissions to the Creative Space contest.
Wait a second. So, what, there was only 2 people on the global side that got in? USA shipped to Kokitai Region and Adventure Islands. Oh, look, I won!
And dev teams have looked over the entries and selected these 11 works.
Looks like global server
The entries were
isn't too creative.
Individuality and charm, and we enjoyed judging them. Some focused on a single, detailed architectural structure. Some created an entire town with a collective theme, and some offered fun minigames for visitors.
Fun minigames! Maybe I should have submitted my fun minigames.
The number of winning entries was limited, as they will be showcased worldwide and on all
Worldwide.
as official creative spaces.
Congrats to all those people. I wonder if,
To update creative space.
I'm guessing like the JP ones will also be on the global one and global on the JP. At least I hope so.
Everyone can
Get to see what
express their
it's all like,
creativity
see what they
even more
do.
freely.
Maybe get some ideas.
With
Oh, yeah.
Nijisanji,
They're streaming the game
here is the stream
in those
schedule.
times.
The 4 virtual livers, Amamiya
So if you watch
Nagaoke.
Japanese VTubers, there you go. So that's it, huh?
Share your thoughts and feedback.
So the next one is February 27th. They'll show us the March updates, which I guess is like the seasonal event, but that new type of standing party quest and the dual quest. And maybe some other LTQs. I don't know, but like overall, this headline, Operation Report, kind of garbage. The letter was nice, but yeah, the Operation Report was just garbage this time. But yeah, that monthly campaign, that match storage is going to build up. You get to save immensely on SG. And, you know, just extra color change passes for those that use those a ton. But, yeah, I don't know, like, a lot of limited time content in a month that isn't really supposed to have a lot of limited time content, I would think. Like, why do we get so much limited time stuff? It hurts my soul. Maybe they just, like, learned, like, well, we keep obsoleting content, people aren't doing it. So maybe we should just make everything limited, so it feels like they're forced to do it in the now, because otherwise it'll go away. Perfect. More FOMO is better. But yeah, like, I like the Crimson Zone idea. Hopefully it, like, comes back in other forms in the future. But I'm curious on these Trial capsules. They didn't say what they did. They didn't mention them at all. My guess is they're light tripables. But they're for all potency. But to have... Isn't the row... Is it row actually like a negative? Because it's like... I think it's like a... What were the ones from GeoLab Rank 1? I think they also had row in them too, right? So they might be like those, where they have a negative. So the Spiro is negative photon power, the Ward is negative, the status ailment thing, and the Guard is, the Guaro is minus damage resistance. So I'm guessing the best ones to get are Wardrow, and if there's a stamina one, getting that. And if there's a floor potency one, don't get that at all, unless if you're using Verschmells. With Verschmells, it wouldn't matter at all. But, yeah, the 9-star armor, the Einea armor, I'm guessing it's just going to be better than Octo. Pretty much. Like, I don't know what the substats are, but I'm guessing the potency is going to be higher. At least I would think so. It's like, otherwise, what would be the point? The collab scratch, nice. Some of the other scratches, nice. More limited time content, there's repeat content that I don't care for. The preset skill buffs could be nice. I didn't really show it here either, but I'm guessing those would be more balanced. That would be good. Free Fixo 1's also good. Makes it a little bit more streamlined. Makes it a bit easier for those that aren't whale players to get fixes and being able to upgrade their fixes. 100% RDR thing is like, it's both a bad and a good thing. Because it's like, sure, we're getting more RDR, but it also probably means the drop rates are going to be balanced around having 100% RDR from this at all times. So it's like, fuck. But we'll see. We'll see. Some of this stuff good, or just, you know, okay. Auto join, I want people to use, but I don't know if people are going to use it just like the active recruitment thing. But because it pops up on your screen, you can just hold a button to do it for certain quests. I'm guessing people would. That'll be easier to just get the party boost. Airspace stuff, nice as always. Level cap is just more padding, whatever. Ranger Gunner could be good. I'll definitely like test it out. Maybe I'll even do the Arcs record, test it out in there. I heard this Arcs record isn't really good to test it out though, because it's mainly just pushing enemies into the abyss instead of actually trying to kill them. So I don't know, maybe I'll do it on the outside too. Combat zone, whatever. 10-star, it seems like a lot of avenues to get it. You can pick and choose, and you have to earn it, which I am not opposed to having to earn your gear instead of just wailing to buy everything. Actually like earning stuff in games. I know that doesn't go for everybody, but you know, you got your options. You can go Flugel Guard if you just want to buy something straight up, or you can actually go the Reyaar weapon side of things and earn that over time with different content. But from what it sounds like, some people, once this update comes out, after maintenance, you'll be able to get it instantly. If you have enough Arcs Record badges, or even if you have enough, like, Blizzardium and Icicle Cubes and Icicle Orbs stacked up, because I don't know the exchange for that shop, but it looks like you can exchange for the new mats. I don't know if they're limited or unlimited, but maybe you'll just have enough mats already to just get it. just get it and use it instantly. But I guess we'll have to see. Maybe you can just get lucky with the dropping as well. A whole bunch of different ways. The Gorge, I like the torches. The torches, I think, should have been there in the first place, but hey, they're here now. They're here now. And it looks like there's going to be more to do in the Gorge as well. So it seems like day one, do Gorge. Do the Gorge. Not much of anything else. If you don't really like the Gorge, then you would do Belagana Ruins, because that's the only thing that's going to get a rank increase at that time. It isn't until later that you would consider doing, like, the Crimson Zone stuff. Like a couple weeks out. So, pretty much do this. Like, get to level 85, then do this. So, probably get it to level 85 by doing the new story. Usually story gives just a ton of XP to get you to max. So, it'd be easy. Easy clap. Yeah, gotcha. But, I think the biggest disappointment of this whole thing is a lot of it is limited time, not much permanent stuff. There's no, I don't know, like, there's like the quality of life, the torch stands, this story which feels like more filler, but thankfully it's the end of Chapter 6. Maybe once Chapter 6 is done, we'll actually get into some meat again, which it seems like we will, because, like, the next place that we're going to is a new field. So hopefully along with that is actual fucking story that isn't garbage. Yeah, like, the only permanent stuff is just more gear, higher ranks of stuff we already have, Gorge, pretty much just higher level stuff that we've already had. So it's just like, it's okay. It's okay for that stuff. Some of the lib stuff looks cool. I don't know, what do you guys think? What would you rate this headline? Or how do you feel about stuff going into the next month? I would say, overall, probably give it like a 7 out of 10. Or a 6 out of 10. It's like a little bit above average, I would say. If I was to base off the operation report, though, dear lord, that was a 1 out of 10. That operation report was the worst thing I've seen ever. That was terrible. That was the worst thing. The letter was the only thing good about it. But everything else, yeah, it's like 6 out of 10. Yeah, it's like a mid, yeah, it was mids. Was it the worst I've seen? Definitely not the best I've seen. It's just kind of in the middle somewhere. It's okay. But, I'll definitely be playing this once it comes out tomorrow. But, pretty much have to wait until then.